40th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select
four-star Army All-American defensive tackle, Ross Blacklock.
All right, Ross, you've been waiting for this day a long time. How's it feel?
Hey, Ross, congratulations. What was it like at your home with your family when you guys got the news?
Growing up in Houston and Missouri City, did you have a favorite Texans moment?
What was it like to get to come to your hometown team?
I'm beyond excited to be able to come back home and play for my hometown. And, just to be able to do good things for the city and play great football.
How y'all doing? My name is Ross Blacklock, play for the Houston Texans, number 90 defensive tackle. I'm happy to be out here with y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. Stay in school. Everything that y'all doing right now is preparation of what you're gonna do when you're my age and when you're older than that.
For Texans defensive lineman Ross Blacklock, Texas is home. Born in Missouri City, just 15 miles from Houston, the Texans' 2020 second-round pick began his career in the same place he played Little League. On this evening, Ross gave back to the Youth League, where his football journey began.
I got cleats for all y'all.
This is where it really started. This is where it all began. We lived sports for years, every month, every day, every weekend. We were always someplace doing something, one or the other, or coming back from one, heading to another sport. So
it just feels good to come back out here and just support, see where it all started. And, just being out here, being able to be an impact to somebody else is just the ultimate blessing that you could possibly have on somebody. You gotta try them on, man. You gotta let me know how they feel when you play.
I'm so proud of the fact that he's living his dream. I've always taught him, you give back, you don't keep. It doesn't belong to you because it didn't belong to the person who actually gave it to you because they gave it to you. So he's got a big heart, he's always giving.
What you think you got, man? Merry Christmas. What position you play?
Linebacker.
Okay, well this on cleat is worth 10 picks.
Before his philanthropic nature kicked in as a professional ball player, Ross was a young student athlete full of hopes and dreams at Elkins High School. Suffice to say, he had a long way to go.
Yep. There, look. Now look at him and look at me. Got the hair, afro, all that, dog. I was a little big bone. Yeah, I was a little big bone. It's okay. Man, this is crazy. Time flies, dog.
Ross's coaches saw an athlete with tons of potential, but needing a little something extra.
The evolution of Ross is the fact that he learned how to work, and it took a while. He always had a great attitude. He always was happy-go-lucky, but the work ethics wasn't there. He didn't put in the work. When we run our conditioning tests, he's always one of the last ones starting off. But each year he got better and better because he understood that, if I really want to reach that level that I say I want to reach, I got to start putting the work in. And he started putting that extra work in. His junior year, by the time he hit his senior year, he was there. Junior year playing football, let me see. First, I like this picture right here. Ross,
it's crazy.
Nothing malicious, he's just like he just big kid.
Big kid. I really just didn't know how strong I was, man. I never did.
Early in his high school years, Ross flashed the work ethic that would be the hallmark of his high school career.
This field made me a man, dog. This field and that backfield, all types of drills and stuff set up, but man, yeah, we got it in over there, dog.
We challenge them to see whether or not they really want to play football. And that's where I try to make them quit.
Mm-hmm.
So you really want to play football. So when they got to that field right there, like again, either you're practicing or you're doing up downs, and or bear crawls, or froggies or something.
With the help of many at Elkins, Ross started showing signs of his maximum potential on the ball field. Years of hard work and commitment paid off when Ross was named a high school All-American during his senior season.
Just being able to call myself All-American in high school, not a lot of kids can say that. If anybody, this man knows where I was my freshman year, how hard I worked just to get there. I just kept God first and just did the work and just didn't care what anybody had to say. I realized I had a certain talent. I couldn't let it go to waste. So, the potential's high for anybody. You just got to reach that ceiling.
Visiting with four-star Army All-American defensive tackle, Ross Blacklock. Ross, how have you seen your game develop over the past year? You went pretty much from an unknown to now one of the top defensive tackles in the country.
It's a real blessing. I worked real hard in the spring. I talked to my coaches. I just got on the ball. I wanted to be the best. So
Nobody walks in the door being All-American. You're gonna have to put some work in to be all anything. What it is to serve as a motivation for the other kids is that you don't have to be perfect right now. You don't have to be that 4- or 5-star athlete right now. If you trust the process, let yourself develop physically, mentally, and emotionally, as well as put the work in, I say it can happen. And all I do is point to guys like Ross and just say, hey, that could be you. But you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. What do you want to be? How much work you want to put in? Because it's not going to happen on his own. You're going to have to do some sacrifices.
As a high school All-American, Ross had plenty of options after graduating from Elkins, but purple spoke to him. TCU purple.
You've been waiting for this day a long time. How's it feel to be here with your teammates and wear the purple, knowing that you're headed to TCU?
You know, it's funny, I didn't know I was going to go to TCU till the day before I committed on TV. I had a voice in my head. I heard all night, just TCU, TCU, just whispering. And that morning I called my mom. I said, I don't know why I'm picking this school. She was like, it's just a voice in your head that's guiding you to where you need to go and where you need to be. Always listen to that voice. It's never going to steer you wrong. So I got on that stage. I remember what she told me. And it was the best decision of my life.
Thompson. Pressured and Thompson gets sacked. Ross Blacklock there for the sack.
After his dominant career at TCU, Ross entered the 2020 NFL Draft. With NFL dreams on the horizon, he waited for his name to be called. His story would come full circle in the second round when his hometown team drafted him.
Not a lot of guys can go back home and say, yeah, I play for my hometown team. I grew up a Texans fan my whole life. Never, ever thought I would be able to be a Texan, but each and every day I wake up, thank God that I'm here.
Houston to his core, Ross is living his dream in front of the community that raised him.
Texans trying to get home to the quarterback, and Ross Blacklock strips the ball out.
If there's one thing for certain, Ross will never forget his Houston roots.
What's up? Howdy. Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
You lost that baby fat? Come on.
Right? How they slimmed up. What's up, big dog? How you doing? I'm good. Good to see you.
Damn, you ain't got bigger, bro.
When he got drafted, that's the first time I watched the draft from the beginning to the end, especially when he went to the Texans. Our kids were just fired up because here's a kid that was drafted by the Texans, playing at their hometown professional team, and it's just instant motivation. It's really good for the Texan organization as well as not just Elkins, but every kid in this area to see that a kid from your hometown can actually make it to the highest level.
Houston's everything. Houston is home, Houston's family. It means the world to me just to be able to come back and play, obviously for my team, my city. It means so much more to me than football. Houston is my heartbeat. Houston will always be with me no matter where I'm at. I love the city. The city's done good by me, and I always want to do good by it.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.